Okie dokie. Looks like everybody's in here. Well, hold on. Copper, you almost ready?
Yep, give me just a second. Almost at fun.
You doing there to start it?
Yeah.
Good.
All right, see how we're all grouped up on this nice little round carpet here, guys?
I was gonna add
This is how we're going to stack on these first
calendar.
set of hand crash pulls up till the first boss. We're going to get grouped up nice and tight, including the off tank and healers.
Unfortunately, it's one of those things with your doctor's office. If you don't take it, it could be months before you get back in.
Yeah.
Hey, Copper, we're listening to your private conversation there. Okay, everyone's here. Let's go on in. 3, 2, 1.
Seal Reef is just a short swim off the starboard side, through the mist. Good hunting.
This first group we're coming into, there is a kill cutter. He's got a flag on his back. We're all going to run up to him. Revan is going to get in his face and taunt him, and we're going to turn him around, and then we're going to basically stack and burn him down as fast as we can. Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Do not roll out of circle. If it starts to fill up, just stick with it. We're just going to parson this guy till he's down. All right. Good. Need to stack a little bit tighter next time. Same thing here. Another kill cutter. Tab target enemies coming around on the right side.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, group up tight. Stay with it. Okay, good job. Alright, same thing here. Revan and off tank, go ahead and just group them all up on the main tank.
Going in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, everyone get in nice and tight. Stay here, trust your healers. Okay, good job. Next group. Let's just go ahead and kill this snake. Okay, 2 swashbucklers here, so we're gonna again stack real tight. No one in the back, hanging out. I'm revving on you.
3, 2, 1.
Get in tight, guys. Turn around. Okay, good job. All right, off tank, you're going to grab the ranger on the right, taunt him, and run all the way over to this rock wall. And we're all going to stack on the ranger on the left. If you have the little line on you, you can tell just if you just kind of wiggle left and right, if that line moves, just hold block, and you should be fine. Okay.
Okay.
Revan on you.
3, 2, 1.
This rock wall.
Yep, perfect. Perfect. Good job, guys. Easy peasy. All right, if you have a boss set up, go ahead and swap into it now. And then we're going to spend probably 5 minutes up front just kind of talking through what we're going to do and how we're going to do it.
Oops.
Don't worry, somebody always
There
dies.
goes the sacrifice.
Yeah, there went the no death run.
I jumped and it didn't like take, so it just fell off.
All right, first thing we're going to do is we are going to get into our left and right teams. So if I call your name, go over to the left corner. That will be Revan, D-Hell, AK, Super Duper Beans, me, and Joel Hirsch. If I did not call your name, go stack on the other corner. Okay, no one should be in the middle. Just want to make sure everyone's clear on what side they're on. Okay, so this split of teams is what we're going to do when we go into what I call the execute phase, which is when both bosses are down here at the same time, which is the very last part of this fight. So when I say the call out, get into your respective left and right teams, you know where to go to. Okay, so the right side team is what we call the fire team, and left side is the ice. Okay, for you tanks, right side boss is always going to be Turlasso, and then left side boss is always going to be Lilanar. Okay, so just remember, tanks, which boss is yours. So next, we're going to just talk about assignments and mechanics and who's got what. So on the left side, the interrupters are left entrance, which is where we're at now, is AK. Left exit is Super Duper. Right side entrance is Get Some. That's where you guys are standing now. And then right side exit is Brojuline. Okay. Now those orbs that you're going to stand next to, they're not necessarily going to be in the corners. You kind of have to kind of scan. I mean, left side entrance could be, way over here, almost in center. So just kind of, when I say interrupters get to your corners, make sure you're scanning for the orb that you need to go stand next to. Okay. Now, for the interrupters that I've assigned, has anybody not done it before? Because I can happy to explain. Okay. Main thing is when I say interrupters get your corner and the boss starts teleport, I'll basically tell you you are looking at ice wall or firewall, which means if I say you're looking at ice wall, you're going to stand next to your orb, you're going to pivot and look at the ice orb. So when the boss teleports right next to you, which is he's basically going to appear where that orb is, you're going to hit your little key to activate the orb, and then you're basically going to do a double mouse click to bash, or whatever your bash key is, okay, to interrupt them. That's all there is to it. It's super easy. Okay, so the other mechanics assigned, left side is me and Joel Hirsch, and the healer, we three are going to be primarily bubble holders during that boss split. So basically the job is whenever the boss, or during the last part of the fight, somebody's got the dome. After 20 seconds, if you start to see your health start to dip a bit, just say somebody take ice dome if you're on the left side, and somebody else just grab it. Okay, you don't even have to ask, just take it. And again, just monitor your health or wait about 20 seconds and then just say somebody grab the dome. And the same thing goes for the fire side. So on the fire side, that's going to be Zach and Tammy, and the healer, which is E. William. You're the primary dome holders. Again, always keep the dome up. Try not to move it. The only reason you would have to move it is if you're in one of those dot puddles that the boss leaves you behind. Just move just enough to get out of it, so you're not we don't want you to die in holding the dome. And again, just monitor your health, wait about 20 seconds, and have somebody else tell somebody else in your team, grab fire dome. Okay. Again, easy peasy.
I have a question really quick.
Yep.
So in order to get the dome, we just activate this thing here,
Yep.
and then
Yeah, go ahead and do it
Then we'll
now.
have-
Go ahead and look at the wall,
Yeah.
and then hit
Okay.
your activate key. And
Yep.
if you want to get rid of it, you just hit activate again. It'll get rid of it. The other way is for somebody
I'm
to
on controller. There was no, or did somebody take it from me?
Yeah, somebody can take it from you. That's one other way to get rid of it. Somebody just can take it from you. Now, again, if you take the dome, you're on. And as soon as you get rid of it, you're
there
on a
we go.
cooldown. You can't pick it up for another 20 seconds. So
Okay, it's
just,
X. All right.
just beware of that. You can't just like repeatedly take the dome. There's a
Okay.
short cooldown.
Okay, so at around 20%, I'll pick up the dome, and then. What did
Yep.
you say?
Yeah,
Okay.
generally right after the boss, when I say teams get your respective left and right side, the very first person to hold the dome should be the healer. So healers just grab the dome, stand in your spot, which is for left side would be right here at this little intersection of boards. Far side would be exactly where E. William's standing. And you're just gonna sit there, hold dome. While you're holding dome, you can do other stuff. You can attack if you're DPS. If you're a healer, you can heal. But again, just remember you're holding dome, and when it's time to get rid of it, tell somebody to take it from you.
Okay.
Okay.
And never run with it. Try to
Yes.
stay as stationary as possible and just pivot like you're on a bar stool. And so that way you don't move, because the tank and the boss must stay under the dome
Yeah,
at all
okay.
times.
Yep. Exactly. Okay. A couple other mechanics we'll talk about is what I call brand. So during the boss split phase, the very last, the execute phase, during the fight, the boss will start to channel a little sigil underneath of him, and then it's going to go to one person in the team on that side nearest him, and then the same thing on the other side. So it happens at the same time when they start to channel, and you see the little sigil underneath them. It's going to go to somebody on their team. As soon as you have that little sigil underneath you, I call it a brand. I'm going to call brands. So basically, you're going to look at your feet, and if you have it, you're going to run to the dead center where D Hill is at. And if you're the first person to this spot, just stay still. Do not move, because the other person is going to come in and try and line his up on top of yours, and then you're just going to hold block, because what happens is it's on a timer. It's going to blow up. And if you're stacked together, the explosion sort of cancels each other out. Whereas if you're standing by yourself and it blows up, there's no canceling force. And so you're basically going to take all that damage and die. So again, when I say brands, make sure if you have the brand underneath you, get to this spot and just hold block. When it blows up, then just go right back to what you're doing. Okay, so it's a very easy mechanic. You just have to pay attention. Lastly, I'll be monitoring the boss health as we're trying to get damage on the bosses, because they have to die relatively roughly at the same time. Otherwise, you can't grab the dome, and he'll just start channeling and wipe the team. So if I have to, I'll ask somebody to probably just switch one DPS switch to their side to help push the boss's health down and kind of even it out. Let's see, copper. If you tank this, you're aware of the impending or the imminent fragility. Do you need an explanation of that?
I've only ever done this on normal, and fragility doesn't
Okay.
happen on normal.
Okay. So yeah, okay, so you have a really important job. There's a lot riding on the tank's shoulders on this very first fight. So the most important mechanic for the boss is when you're tanking him, you're going to have a warning on your screen that says imminent fragility. When you see that, you have 10 seconds to swap bosses. So one boss is fire, the other is ice. And if after 10 seconds, if you get, let's say you're on the fire boss, if you get a fire attack, it's a one shot. So you have to swap taunt on the boss so you don't get hit with that same kind of elemental damage. So when you see imminent fragility, you're basically going to tell the other tank boss swap or tank swap, either way. And then the other tank will acknowledge, and he'll just say okay, and he'll do kind of a countdown. Okay, so again, just pay attention to that. You don't have to do it immediately. You do have 10 seconds, but you want to kind of the perfect time to do it, particularly during the boss split, is when they're channeling their brands. But it also happens during the earlier phases of the fight, like when we first do the boss first comes down. Roughly about the same time the Atros show up, you're going to end up doing a boss swap there because of that fragility mechanic. So again, just pay attention to the things on your screen. Revan's pretty experienced in here, so he may call it out as well. So just be prepared to swap bosses. Now, the best way to do that is wait for the countdown. You know, one of the tanks will just say 3, 2, 1. You're going to step towards, but not run over there. Just far enough so you can get a ranged taunt. Whatever ranged taunt you're using on the boss to make sure you grab taunt. As soon as you have taunt, just go ahead and run over to the other side. Okay. But what you don't want to do is run all the way over and then taunt, because the other boss will follow you and it will come out from underneath the dome, and then that could very easily lead to a team wipe because that boss always has to be under the dome. All right. Any questions on that?
One other thing she needs to worry about is that puddle underneath her knee.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Good. So during the boss fight, the tank, you're going to have the boss on you, and so it's going to put a mechanic on where you're having a pulsing dot underneath of you, and you can't just stand there. You have to move, and it's very easy. You basically hold block and walk. So you could or you can just taunt and just start moving, but you do not want to stay in one place. So we call them puddles because they look like little puddles, and you don't want to drop them in groups. So since the dome is round and it's going to go all the way to the edge, if the perfect place to stand is right here. So basically, if you get it, you're basically going to drop your puddles kind of along the edge. Perfect place would be on the outer edges of this platform. You don't want to put the puddles here because now it's something that people have to cross. You may have to cross over, or in group, because it doesn't give your DPS a place to stand. All right, so that's pretty much it. I will be calling out when to stop damage on boss. The main reason most teams wipe on this quite a bit is they push the boss too hard, and we go into a teleport phase before the Atros are killed. So as soon as the Atros come up, I'm going to say stop all damage on boss, turn around, kill the Atros. Once all the Atros are down, we'll push the boss a little bit more and then go into teleport phase. Okay, that's all there is to it. Why don't we get going? I'll hold this first dome. And let's start.
Hale, you want first heal dome or second dome?
I'll do the first.
Okay.
Hey, you want the fire dome? Off boss, get off the boss. Let's wait for the Atros right behind us. Kill the Atro.
Okay, let's swap in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, pull these Atros apart from the boss. Everyone on the Atro, guys. Okay, we got to get these tanks up.
I'm down.
Just raise-
Okay, let's go ahead and wipe it up.
Alright, can someone hold a dome? 1 sec. I want to try to explain something.
Sure. Does that get out of Ghost?
So yeah, so copper. So when you're first getting one of the Atronachs, try to position it such that it's sort of on the opposite dome from where the boss is, because we don't want to cleave them as much as possible. So if they spawn either back in this corner or this corner, it's easy enough that you can just sort of sort of bring them back immediately, kind of thing. If they spawn in sort of the front corners, don't try to like stop in group, because the bosses do cleave and they can just kill a healer. So as long as you say like taunt it from here, run back immediately, they'll just follow you and not do anything until they get to you, kind of thing. And so as long as you're starting back here from immediately after you've taunted them, then they won't cleave the group, kind of thing. And when I see that the boss is in place in back, then I'll try to call the tank swap. The timer for my fragility will have gone down maybe like 5 seconds or so, but that's fine. We still have another 5 seconds until we need to actually swap. And so yeah, so I'll call out, and so once I see it's in place back here, then I'll call out 3, 2, 1 tank swap, and then yeah, and then that should be, I think, a consistent, clean way to do it.
Yep. Good instruction.
Okay.
All right, let's go right into it. Okay, we're gonna need the ice dome. Okay, off boss, turn around, kill the Atro coming in from the back.
Okay, let's swap in 3, 2, 1. Next Atro's coming. Oh, that's me. Done.
Yep.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, got the box. It's still probably gonna hurt, but
Okay. Everyone push the boss.
okay, I'll take the boss from me.
Everyone interrupters get to your respective corners. Get ready to interrupt. We're looking at ice. Okay, good job on interrupts. Put that dome away. We need the fire dome healers.
I'm always cleaning up after you, liar.
So Copper, this is going to be your boss after teleport.
How do you like my ice sculpture?
Okay, everyone off boss. Kill the Atronach quickly.
The next one's coming up as well. Okay, let's swap in 3, 2, 1.
Tie an anchor to these vermin lie.
Okay, interrupters, get to your respective
down.
bubble. Oh,
Down.
Down.
Only so you set the record before she
For whatever reason, I got ported back to,
We'll pull you in.
what
Yep.
you call it? Okay.
yep, we'll pull you in. All right, let's go again. Okay, we need the fire dome. Off boss, turn around, kill the Atro coming in from the rear.
Okay, let's walk in 3, 2, 1.
Another Atro coming in from the rear.
What does your recap say, Copper?
My what?
Your recap.
Freezing slash was the killing blow. I missed a block.
You should be up, so take it from me. From her. Take it from me when you can. We'll probably push that.
Okay, interrupters, get to your corners. Look for your orb. You're looking at the firewall.
Block if you're not doing
Okay,
And
good job.
Copper, I'm not sure if this was said, but don't roll dodge any heavy attacks.
Okay, we need the ice dome now.
Allow me to demonstrate what winning looks like.
Off boss, turn around, kill the Atro. Actually, it's on the front left.
Alright, let's walk in 3, 2, 1.
Next Atro coming up from the rear.
Tanks down.
Down.
Okay. Interrupters, make sure you are looking at ice. DPS skip reses, please. Okay, this is the split, guys. Get your left and right teams. Grabbing fire.
I don't think I won't exploit such an obvious weakness.
Okay, I'm ready to just walk whenever, Copper. Okay, let's go in 3, 2.
Someone take fire dome.
Is it that time again?
Brands.
Healer's got
Fantastic. It's done.
Down.
Get your tank up. Grabbing fire.
Join me, brother.
Okay, let's swap in 3, 2, 1.
Brands.
Brand.
Move the dome.
Okay. Well, we got to the split. It's progress. Okay, let's try again. Off boss. Atro coming up. Front right or front left.
One good spark should set you off.
Okay, let's
Next
swap in
Atro
3,
coming up from the
2,
rear.
1.
Okay, back on boss.
You're
You
standing.
got back up. You got back up.
Interrupters, get to your corners. You're looking at the ice wall.
There's one right at the door.
Looking at the ice wall.
I got killed. Someone's got to replace exit. Never mind.
No, everybody's dead.
Thank you.
Sorry, I tried to call it out. I had one in the middle, and I seen the one by the door, but
Yeah, that was right exit. Like I said, sometimes they don't spawn in the corners. They kind of, it's somewhere within your quadrant. Could be closer towards the middle.
Sometimes like this, we had two on the same
In
quadrant.
fact, I've seen like orbs spawn like roughly almost dead center in the room. So you just have to kind of figure out where that orb is relative to all the other orbs and if it's yours or not.
The right entrance was there, and the exit was on the dark.
I had one in the middle of right entrance and the one by the door. That's why I called it out. But
All right,
That's better than you.
here we go. Okay, fire dome.
A few more hounds should spice up this fight.
Off boss. After coming up from the front right.
You'll be quick to freeze like that.
Okay, let's swap in 3, 2, 1. Move copper? Yeah, like that.
A few more hounds should spice up this
Yeah, you gotta keep walking in those puddles.
from nipping at my heels.
Okay.
Yeah, just walk. Do not stop. You're looking at fire.
Work on these dogs.
Okay, healers, we need an ice dome. Off boss. No more damage. Atro from the rear.
Okay, let's swap in 3, 2, 1.
Stop down to Bass. Other Atro's coming up.
I'm down. Thank you.
You'll go up like tinder now. Clip their wings for
Interrupters, get to your corners. You're looking at ice. Looking at ice.
Door.
Get the reses, guys. DPS, get reses. Okay.
enough hackling from the stands. Let's put an end to this together.
Where was my tank? Oh.
Okay, bye, boss.
Brands, get to the center.
Swap.
This is not good.
There we go. Someone grabbed the other dome over there.
Hey, everyone, just check your gear in case you need to repair it. Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. What got you there?
So
Hopper?
the first thing was that at the end of the, I guess, the previous phase, I had gotten the vulnerability, and it was still present when I was getting my boss. And so the
Okay.
first thing it did was kill me in the last 2 seconds of the vulnerability.
Gotcha.
So I mean, I think that's just an unlucky phase thing. I'm not sure. I mean, I've rarely seen that happen, even though it seems like it could happen all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So the teleport phase is just short enough that it doesn't go off entirely if
Yeah.
you get it at the very end.
All right, let's go into it. Okay, fire.
Please don't over DPS the boss guys.
Off boss. Atra's coming up from the front right.
Okay, let's swap in 3, 2, 1.
Next.
Down.
Off boss. Kill. Atra's coming up from the front.
Got the after.
About ready to shatter.
Okay, push the boss. Okay, interrupters, get to your corners.
For a moment lie.
You're looking at Fire Dome or the firewall.
Copper. When you're block moving like that, use your shield. It's faster than a staff.
Okay.
That was a mint performance, Turley. I'll show them what true power is. Oh, you'll be crying for my help soon enough. You're primed to
Off boss. Kill this Atro to the right.
Okay, let's swap
Next
in 3,
Atro's coming
2,
in from the
1.
rear. Actually, from the front.
No, wait. Oh.
Got it.
Flip their wings for me, Turley.
Okay, interrupters, get to your corners. DPS, continue to work on this Atro.
Down. Interrupter down.
Down.
We'll only see you freeze.
We gotta stop hitting both outros. Getting both outros.
Don't kill me.
keeping a lot of dots on the boss as the Atro comes down, and we're not replacing him.
Okay. Here we go. Okay, off boss, Ratcher from the rear.
Right, let's swap in 3, 2, 1.
Down.
Ratcher coming up from the front.
Thank you.
Get the boss. I'll take the Atro blade.
Okay, push boss. Back up. You're in puddles. Keep walking. Keep walking.
You can always block, drop block to
Yeah.
move faster.
Interrupters, get your positions quickly.
Fire.
Fire dome. Okay, good job on the domes. Put that one away. Healers, we need ice dome.
Allow me to demonstrate what winning looks like.
Okay, off boss. Atro coming up from rear.
Okay, let's swap in 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
This
down.
tank's not getting any healing over here.
Okay, Atro from the front.
Nope. Yeah.
Okay, I've got the Atro.
Thank you, reses, guys. Thank you. Yeah, and then Atro. You know, can push boss.
Boss.
Okay, interrupters, get your positions. You're looking at the ice wall.
Thank you.
Okay. Copper over to the right side. You're waiting, or your boss will be coming down in a second. Okay, pull it in. Get that res, guys. Someone take fire. There you go.
Okay, dealing with puddles. Be ready to swap in 2 seconds. Alright, let's swap in 3, 2, 1.
Brands, get to your position.
Someone bring the other brand out.
Everybody's dead, nice.
What happened there? I had my back turned to the ice team.
I think the person, I'm not sure what happened, but I think the person that had the brand on the ice side died and didn't get
group?
out, obviously.
Okay.
Yep, I had the brand. I was trying to res the healer because they had gone down, and
Yep.
it all overlapped.
All right. Let's go again. Okay, another ice dome. Okay, off boss. Hatcher from the front right.
Okay, let's swap in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, push
Get out of
boss.
the bubbles, get out of the bubbles, get out of the puddles. There you go.
Agility.
Okay, interrupters, get to your positions. Looking at ice wall. Okay, drop the dome. Good job, interrupters.
I'm always cleaning up after you, lie.
Okay, Copper, this is going to be your boss on the split. Off boss, kill after all front.
Well, the opposite of that.
Okay, let's swap in 3, 2, 1.
Another frost after coming in from the front.
Got him.
The fire dome. I died.
Get her healer up.
30 seconds.
No.
Yeah, that was my bad. I was trying to watch the tank.
Oh, don't, both tanks are down. Okay, interrupters, get to your corners. Looking at firewall. Okay, let's get to your respective left and right teams.
Yeah, take him off me, Copper. I think I still have him.
Only because I love to hear you beg for my help.
Bring Terlassel over here.
No, you got wrong one.
Wrong one, Copper.
Yep, I see.
No, we're screwed.
We're really scraping the bottom of the barrel for talent today.
So yeah, so one thing that you can do is that when it's your boss who's jumping around just before the split phase, if you range taunt him when he's under one, like essentially like the second, third, or fourth dome, then you'll have taunt on him basically when you need to, such that he'll come basically straight to you where you're supposed to be positioned. If not, then he'll lose aggro on anyone and just smack and kill the last person who interrupted him. So yeah, so just make sure to range taunt him maybe once or even twice when he's jumping around during that teleport phase.
Copper, do you main a tank or do you DPS as well?
I mainly tank. I do have a DPS.
Okay,
I don't have DPS tags though for vet.
that's fine. Okay, here we go again. Off boss. Astro from the rear.
Okay, let's swap in 3, 2, 1.
Next Astro coming in from the front. Everyone on that Astro. Okay, we're gonna push boss. Keep walking out. There you go.
Okay, I'll take the boss.
Interrupters, get your positions. You're looking at ice wall. Okay, good job, interrupters. Off boss. Astro from the front right.
You'll be quick to freeze like that.
Okay, let's swap in 3, 2, 1.
Another Astro from the rear. Interrupters, get your positions.
This is your boss, so quantum.
Looking at fire.
Down. Oh, you need to quantum?
Yeah,
Bring him over here.
it's not going off.
So go back to your position now.
Uh-oh.
Back up.
I'm on a cooldown because somebody took my dome from me. Get your armor, guys.
Okay. Let's try again. Off boss. Astro from the rear.
Okay, let's swap in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, off boss. Astro to the rear.
Out of the puddle. There you go.
Oops.
Okay, I'll take boss from you.
Okay, thank you.
Interrupters, get your positions. Looking at ice wall. Okay. Fire dome.
Cleaning up after you, lie.
Off boss, turn around. Atro from the rear.
Okay, let's swap in 3, 2, 1.
Next Atro coming in from the side.
Well, the opposite of that.
Puddles?
Let my hound's icy teeth numb the pain. Tie an anchor to
Interrupters, get your positions. Looking at firewall.
Route right or exit right.
Zero boss. He's on me. Come get him.
Taunt him and bringing him all the way back here. Run all the way back to the far side of the dome. There you go.
Okay, be ready to swap in probably 3 seconds. Let's go in 3.
Brands, get to your positions.
I'm down. Thank you. Oops.
No.
Down. Oh, we all are.
Okay, let's just pause for a second. Does anybody have any questions? Anything that doesn't make sense? This is a training trial, so I want to make sure everybody understands or like what we're doing and why. Anybody? No?
I'm seeing a lot of movement when we split up. I think we need to stick on the point, stay there.
Right side team, DPS healer should be right here.
Yeah, you should be right here and not move. Really should be like in that space
The
right
tank
there.
does
with
their
it.
thing. Keeps them on the outside edge.
Only the Dan should be not with it.
Whoever's holding the dome on this side, right here, don't move.
All right, let's get going. Here we go. Off boss. Kill the Atro coming up.
Alright, let's swap in 3, 2, 1.
Atro coming up from the rear.
Out of the puddle, out of the puddle.
Oops.
Take boss ring.
Interrupters, get your positions. You're looking at the ice wall. Hey, we need a fire dome.
I'm always cleaning up after you, lie.
Off boss, off boss. Atro coming up. Front left. Try not to cleave the boss.
Take boss. I have the Atro.
Atro's up.
Get both Atros, but not the boss.
Bosses.
I'm down. Thank you.
Nope, red's a wipe.
We just can't have two Atros up at the same time.
The problem there was the tanks died.
We can do two Atros at once. They just have to be far enough away from the boss to not get caught in cleave, because all of the DDs are Arcanists, so that beam is gonna chip at the boss, and then we're gonna rush through phases, and it's gonna get messy.
Hey. Off boss, off boss. Atro coming up. Front left or front right?
You'll go up like tinder now.
Okay, let's walk in 3, 2, 1.
Atro coming up from rear. Interrupters, get your positions. Looking at ice wall. Okay, we need a fire dome.
Always cleaning up after you, lie.
Off boss, off boss. Atro from front right.
Okay, let's walk in 3, 2, 1.
Atro from rear.
This is your boss again?
Interrupt.
Make sure to console.
Looking at firewall. Yep. Get those reses quickly and tank, bring Terlassel over to the right side. quickly. Run. There you go. Good job.
Okay, are you ready to swap? We should go in 3, 2, 1.
Brands, get to your position. Get those reses quickly, guys.
Down.
Parson and get reses.
Okay. Oh.
Thank you.
Wait, I have a question. So I had the brand and I went and I synced with the other guy and we both just died anyways.
Did you block?
Yeah,
we both were blocking.
Both blocking.
You
Yeah.
got from something else?
You may have touched. You may have been touching one of the domes.
Are you touching a shield? Yeah.
Oh yeah, Ember Overload, is that it?
Probably what it was.
Why
If it's
important
possible.
that no one moves the domes.
Yeah, exactly. If it's possible, the person holding the dome should be standing exactly on this little T. Because it covers all the way to the corner over there. And it gives the tank plenty of room to move around, plenty of room for the DPS to position exactly at that little T. The same way that there's exactly at this T in the middle for brands. Like, it's set up that way so that nothing's bumping into anything else.
Okay. Here we go.
First pull, let's get it. This time with feeling.
Once more with feeling.
Atro from the rear.
Okay, let's swap in 3, 2, 1.
Next Atro from the rear as well. It's the boss.
The puddles.
Interrupters, get your positions, looking at ice wall. Okay, need a fire dump. Off boss, off boss, sub Atro from the front right.
Okay, let's swap in 3, 2, 1.
Gotta separate the boss from the Atro.
Wrong one.
Boss is getting cleaved.
Stop. Stop.
Focus that next Atro. Kill him.
Okay, got the Atro.
The tank's getting heals.
Someone either needs to take dome or make sure they go to exit right.
Down.
Oh.
Tank needs to make sure they stay inside the dome as well.
Yeah, you don't want to walk outside of the dome as a tank. You want to stay in it.
The boss boss cannot be interrupted outside of the duel.
Okay, buff up. Here we go.
A few more hounds should spice up this fight.
Off boss, off boss. Atro spawning from the rear.
Let's swap in 3, 2,
Two of them.
1.
I had the dome for 35 seconds.
A few more hounds should spice up this fight.
Interrupters to your positions. Looking at firewall.
Moment lie.
Okay, we need an ice stone. Okay, off boss, off boss. Atro from the rear.
One good spark should set.
Okay, let's swap in 3, 2, 1.
Tell him. Thank you.
Interrupters to your positions. Looking at ice wall.
Come on, Turley.
Okay. Copper, get ready to grab the boss when it teleports down. Grab him and pull him over.
Okay, Mo, I've got my winner back.
I think he's enraged now because I dodged it.
But, let's see what happens.
Someone take fire dome.
You'll be quick to freeze like that.
So be ready to swap. Let's go in 3, 2, 1.
Brands. Quickly.
Alright. Ready to swap whenever. Let's go in 3, 2, 1.
Brands, get to your positions. Bring it back underneath the dome quickly. Get that tank up.
Purple puddles, there's a lot of them.
Thank you.
Brands.
No.
Somebody ran with the dome.
Yep.
I got the dome back.
You never run with the dome with the brand.
Okay, Copper, let's go in 3, 2, 1.
Do we slow damage soon? Or?
I'm down.
Brought both bosses over here somehow.
Well, one thing.
Got to get these guys up quick.
Ryan.
I got brands.
So get Lylenar if you're up.
You got to get the other boss over here. You're gonna have a problem. Dome collision.
The dome.
Down.
Okay, there's a basic concept here that some folks are not understanding. So when you take a dome and you bump it into another dome, it kills people. Or if a dome is on top of a brand, when the brand fires off, that kills people too. So what I saw happen that killed several people is somebody had a brand and they were holding dome and they just started running with it. So if that's the situation, you always drop the dome. Somebody can pick up the dome within a second. So again, if you have brand and you're holding dome, just drop the dome and run. Just get away from the group. Other than that, that was pretty good. I thought we almost had it.
Me too.
We all had it.
We did.
I think we were within 10%.
All right, here we go. Off boss. Atro from the rear. Nope. Front left.
Okay, let's swap in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, next Atro from the side.
It's the boss from you.
Interrupters to your positions. Looking at firewall. Okay, good job on the interrupts. Okay, we need an ice dome. Off boss, Atro from front right.
Okay, let's swap in 3, 2, 1.
Next Atro coming in from front and right.
Take the boss from you.
Thank you.
Interrupters, get to your positions. Looking at ice wall.
Come on, Turley. Let's secure the victory.
Okay. Copper, bring your boss over here.
Running cold really means.
Okay,
Take the
let's
ice.
swap in about 3 seconds. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Brands, take them to where they belong.
Oh, down.
Did you get that detail? Oh, okay.
Get those.
Thank you.
Who is tank on the left side here?
Someone take fire.
I'm gonna take ice.
Okay, let's swap in 3, 2,
got a brand.
1.
Brands, take it out. Take your brand where it belongs.
Take it from the tank when you can, the ice side.
Someone on ice side, grab the dome.
You need to rebalance the
I
bosses.
got it.
42, 13, 41, 13.
Yep. Bosses are way out of balance.
Yeah, I'm moving over to Lilanar.
Okay,
Wow, I
Hopper,
didn't.
let's swap in 3, 2, 1.
Oh wow, yeah, stop damage on the right.
Yeah, no, we're damaging.
Someone take the
Brands.
Oh, shoot. Down.
Who are the dome holders on ice?
Excuse me?
No.
Who are the dome holders on ice? Because I think it's me and AK and the Hail that are holding
Ice
it. Actually.
should be. Oh, you know what? My bad. I was on the wrong side. Sorry. That's why it was so unbalanced. Yeah, I should be on. I'm one of the dome holders. Joel, and the healer D-Hell.
Yeah, I had it after execute, I think, right? And execute.
Okay. Let's go. Be nice to at least clear this boss.
In my experience, if you can clear this boss, you can clear the whole thing.
Yeah.
This is definitely the roadblock.
Yeah, it's not a DPS check. This is all mechanics. This is being able to execute the mechanics correctly.
Exactly like in Maul, yes.
My hounds are as cold-hearted as I.
Off boss. Atro from front left.
Okay, let's swap in 3, 2, 1.
Ooh, down.
I have the boss until you're up.
Okay.
Thank you.
Next Atro's coming up from front left.
Grab Charlie.
Okay, I'm up. Got the Atro.
Everyone on the Atro.
I'll take the boss from you.
Thank you.
Okay, interrupters, get to your positions. You're looking at the firewall. Okay, we need the ice dome. Get rid of that other dome.
Allow me to demonstrate what winning looks like.
Stop damage.
Off damage, off boss. Atro to the rear.
Okay, let's swap in 3, 2, 1.
Next Atro coming in from the rear. Okay, Raptors, get to your positions. Find your orb. Looking at the ice wall. Okay, get to your left-right teams. Okay, I'm on the ice side this time.
Okay, be ready to swap in 5 seconds. Okay, let's go in 3, 2, 1.
There's an Arcanist.
Someone take ice.
It's the dogs.
I can't grab the dome. I'm on cooldown.
Okay. Oh my god.
Okay, let's swap in 3, 2, 1.
Brands, get to your positions. I'm moving over to the other side.
Brands.
Take the dome. Ice dome.
I got it. Can you get his res? While I have...
Okay,
Thank you.
I think we should swap in 3, 2, 1.
Move the ice dome just a little bit over this boss. There you go.
Ah, down.
I got you. Just get him down. Focus these guys. Got to get him killed.
Brand, get the brand out. Get the brand out.
Get the Browns out. Yep. Kill
Thank you.
the other guy quickly. There we go.
Nice. Did it.
We did
First
it.
try.
Congrats, Copper. Get your first vet boss kill.
Well, my first one here. I've done VKA once.
Okay, we got half an hour, so we might be able to.
I'm in P really quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah, with any luck, we'll be able to get the Reef Guardian. That'll probably be it. All right. Is everyone here?
No, one person. Yeah.
Yep.
So we're not gonna worry too much about the runes.
Okay.
All right. Tank, go ahead. Do your thing. Be tanky. These little bottles, guys, those are not power-ups. You want to stay away from them.
It's like
Yeah, the
opposite of
game
the
isn't
Mario
giving you
mushroom.
potions.
I like being small.
The exact opposite of the Mario mushroom.
I do too, but fortunately it takes away all your healing.
It's more like
Everyone
Alice in Wonderland.
Just float on down to the very end, and as soon as we get a tank down here, we're gonna start this pull.
Okay, pulling in 3, 2, 1.
Someone else has Azure Blight with their trash set up because that popped really fast.
That's good.
Everybody has.
Yeah. I like it.
Someone get on that left.
Yep.
Please.
Everyone, 3, 2, 1, pull. We're good. Everyone, jump up on this very first ledge to the right. We're just gonna start from that direction. And don't go early. Just wait for a tank to lead us off. We'll just wait right here.
Oh no.
Just wait for us when you get down there.
Okay. All right, tanks.
Yeah.
Go ahead and lead us in.
On do we?
Okay, falling in 3, 2.
Oh, I gotta eat. I just follow the water all the way down.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Need lever pullers.
I'm on par.
I'll get the middle one.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, pull. We're good. Here we will jump up on the very first one to our left. Kill this retrash dudes here. Okay, so you guys pronounce it Drew or Dreg?
I always pronounce it drag. So I think, is it in Fungal Grotto? They, like
The NPCs talk about them?
Stories, yeah, the
Yeah.
story talks about it. The
All right.
Dread King or whatever.
Everyone come on down into the water, stack on crown. Do not start the pull. Way we do this nice efficient is everyone tab target the Dreadcell sharpshooter directly in front of us till he's outlined in white. Okay, main tank's gonna grab it and the dreg to the right, or the 3, and just, you're gonna do that. The off tank, you're gonna grab the 3 or 4 things on the left and stack it on top of the sharpshooter. But what we want to do is immediately try and burn the sharpshooter down. Once it's down, everything else will crumble pretty quickly afterwards. Okay, I'll go ahead and count us down. On 3, 2, 1, go. There we go. That's how you do it. Okay, lever pullers.
With that island, if somebody can get the other
I'm
far
following
one.
you, bro.
Somebody with a solid self-heal.
Three, two, one, pull.
Oh,
Okay, we're good. Your copter, you're basically going to be pulling turtles, taunting turtles into group, just right on top of where the group's at, and they'll just get cleaved down.
Okay.
this
Revan,
one's the exact same as normal.
Yep.
So you'll be fine.
On your count, Revan.
Okay, falling in 3, 2, 1.
Hi.
That's cool.
Down.
Another sex, cool, good.
Town.
Oh, shit.
Four percent. Yeah, got it.
Don't aggro anything.
Yeah, we can loot on the after we're done on the other side. Just gonna run all the way through. Oh, here we go. Everyone on the kill cutter. Gonna commit to the kill, no rolling out. We're just gonna stay right in the middle till it's dead. There we go.
I cheated with this barrier.
Okay, tanks, whenever you're ready, count us down.
Okay, going across.
Everyone, make sure you roll through this group and get underneath the little overhead cover. Thank you. Okay, we can get some lever pullers. And one of you guys just go ahead and just count it down.
3, 2, 1, pull.
There we go.
Open.
All right, tanks, whenever you're ready.
Okay, pulling in 3, 2, 1. Stuff.
This is a chest.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, pull. We're good.
Open.
All right, for this one, when we get up to the top, guys, just roll dodge through whatever's up top. Make sure you get like in the middle of the overhead cover. Like, don't fight along the edge. Let's actually pull them into the middle of the room, so we have some room to maneuver.
Who
Okay,
killed the monkey?
tanks on your
Need
count.
ultimate. Need the second sword. Going across.
Lead us, T-Hale.
Run, run, run. Get into the room. Fight, fight from in here. There we go. Good job. Okay, lever pullers. Three, 2, 1, pull. We're good. All right, here, if you have the little swirly thing around you, what's called storm cell, make sure that you run it out of group into the corresponding donut to get rid of it. The other tip,
Donut hole back in the donut.
exactly. The only other tip that's worth mentioning is if usually the boss will fly towards the edge of the row, so it's good to stand underneath the overhead coverage. You're not taking lightning damage while you're fighting it. All right, on you, Revan.
Okay. Falling in 3, 2, 1.
Metal, that's really hard to raise.
Still in cell.
Don't forget to interrupt the boss.
Storm cell.
We have just enough time to get a few pulls on this boss. See how it goes. There's a little bit of a learning curve as well here for tanks. So it'll be good for tank practice. Okay, quickly go over mechanic assignments. So I tried to select folks I felt confident could solo portals. So when I say team 1 is Brogeline. That's just Reefs 1 and 2. Team 2 is AK, Team 3 is Zach. And then backups Tammy and Super Duper Beans. So if you get down there and if you die, make sure you call for backup right away. If you're going to the reefs down below, make sure you have a good self-heal. For the folks assigned, Brogeline, AK, Zach, have you ever soloed reefs?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, it's really no
Not
different.
intentionally, but yeah.
Just it's a little dance. You basically do a few hits and you just kind of dodge side to side the little conal thing that the crab or the reef does at you, and it's really not that hard. Okay, so and I will tell you which symbol you're going to as you're going down. So the main thing for the tanks is, because I think this is probably harder for the tanks than anybody else, particularly if you're new at doing this, is these Reef Guardians, these bosses. They will do sort of this poison vomit on you, which you cannot stand in, no matter how tough you are. When it starts to do the vomit, there's two ways of handling it. One is you could either have the other tank take taunt or put taunt on it, and it'll immediately stop the vomit, and the boss will then be taunted by the other tank. The other option is to kite it, which is basically you just walk, you just hold block, and walk, so you're not standing in the poison as it's getting sprayed on you. And as soon as it stops, and you can stop and continue to, basically keep taunt on it and keep it still. What do you normally do, Revan?
I guess when I do I guess I think I could probably do the one where I keep the boss on my own over here. I think I can keep myself alive sort of on my own without really any help. So.
And then all the smaller ones that get split off, come over here.
So I guess the way that Captain does it, which I think might be useful for learners. I would hold the main boss here until it splits. The off tank takes the small one to the door. I go off and play over here with them. And then I'll be on my own with the main boss until everything's dead, kind of thing.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, we could do it that way. So, did you follow Copper on that? So
I think so.
Yeah, when it splits, you're basically going to take the smaller one that splits, and you're going to taunt it and run it over here by the door.
Okay.
And then once it does its split, you'll keep the one that stays, and we'll kill it. And then when the next one comes wandering back, we'll kill it. And then once everything's dead from those two spawns, and we'll come back to where Revan's at. Rinse and repeat. Reason why I'm a strong proponent of just sending one person to reefs is, one, it's not that hard, and two, the more damage we have upstairs, the shorter the fight. It goes much faster, because if there's less damage upstairs, we end up doing actually more rounds of reefs, and it ends up just dragging it out longer than it needs to be. Okay, let's give it a shot. Revan, on you.
3, 2, 1.
And by the way, if you guys start hearing a bell, it's probably because you have too many lightning stacks. You need to go cleanse, which is stand over on the poison side. Okay, we're over here on the one by the door.
Oh, down. Thank you.
Okay, Reef 1, Team 1. That's Brogeline.
Yep, heading down.
Okay, you've got Crown, and then just stay down there for the Chalice. Okay. Reef 2 is now open. That's a Chalice. Okay, make sure you cleanse your stacks.
Where do we go? Oh, I see it.
I'm down.
Okay, let's get our tank up. Okay, we're still in this. Okay, Reef 2 or 3, that's AK. You've got cross swords. So go ahead and head down.
Team 1's done.
Okay. So AK, you've got the cross swords or whatever those things are.
There's a mini coming in. Grab it, take it to the door, and...
Yep, I see him.
Everyone on the one by the door.
How many stacks are we supposed to get with lightning?
Less
I'm
than
down.
Okay.
Well, the zoo is.
seven's
kicking
kind of
our
the
ass.
uppermost.
The add-on will start ringing a bell at you when you're...
That's
Mini
done.
coming around.
Thank you.
Too many hound.
Hey, Reef 4, that's Zach. You should be at Crown.
Get the little one now.
The big one's channeling. It can also at Chalice.
Hey, bro. You need to head down. And you're at Chalice.
Okay, I just went
It
down.
was-
Give me a res.
Okay.
Or back up, go. One of the two.
I'm down.
Wipe.
Oh,
If
okay,
it-
that's something. Thank you.
Get your ult up. Get your ult up. Gonna die in just a sec.
Yep. All right. Sort of a practice pull.
Okay. Wait. I totally missed where you said to cleanse. I'm so sorry.
Okay, yeah, not a problem. So, you see this little lightning boundary? On the right side is where you get lightning stacks, and you're going to take lightning damage. It'll hit every few seconds, and each time it hits you, you take a
Yeah,
stack
you
of
take a
lightning.
stack, yeah.
If you come over to the other side, this is poison. And as soon as you come to this side, it takes all of those stacks off of you. But
I see. Okay.
yeah, but if you stay over here, you'll start to take poison stacks.
Gotcha. So you just touch in and you get it. and get
Yeah,
out.
so you basically go back and forth between the two boundaries.
Like, where, like, what? It's like 7, maybe? 6, 7?
That's a good number.
I do 7.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, personally, like my add-on is set up so when I'm starting to take like critical damage, it starts dinging at me, and that just is my audio cue to run over and cleanse.
But don't think just because you dip your foot in there that it automatically cleanses. Sometimes you have to stay a second or two.
Yeah,
And
I literally
I've
just
looked at
run
that on-
like a little curve, like just run through it for a few seconds and just come right
Okay.
back.
Cool. Thanks, guys.
Hey,
Appreciate
mate, I
you
got
explaining.
another run to too, so if we're gonna pull again, we need to do it.
Yeah, why don't we go ahead and call it here because we're pretty much at time anyways. So,
And the tanks need to cleanse too.
yes,
Yep.
thanks to
But
too.
that's much higher than the DPS.
Revan, what do you cleanse at?
So I mean, like that last time I was able to go up to 20 and for just lightning stacks. But usually if you're also dealing with the puddles, you probably want to cleanse earlier just to make sure you don't get some spiky damage and die.
And thanks for leaving that, mate.
So for this one in particular, I usually